Hi everyone, Peps here. Welcome to the Esplanade Theatre. If you've been wondering what I've been up to, I've been involved in an extremely intensive theatre experience. And being a first timer in the industry, the experiences were interesting to say the least and extremely invaluable. There's much more that I can share with you after the show is done, but for now, Sheila.
Endearing. I think that, now that I'm older and I've gone through so many more challenges in life, I have a better understanding of what the Empress went through in her life. I hope to be able to give more heart to her in this performance. Because of that, there's an empathy of being misunderstood, of being betrayed by certain things in life. You know how it is. So hopefully I'm able to show and tell her story more clearly and honestly and more intimately. Thank you.
My character is a struggler. I'm 28 years old now, and I've done a lot of being very idealistic in my life, believing that the world is fair, and right now I'm in a bit of a dark place where I'm having to question a lot of that. I think the journey that young Yahanara goes through has a lot to do with finding out that things are not really necessarily safe or happy all the time, and you have to
The difference is between the last and this one. This one I'm also the fight choreographer, and this much more martial arts based choreography in relation to the last one. The last one is much more dance based. As for the cast, there are a lot of new blood. It is very interesting and much more cheerful for me. And this one more memorable because I do all of the stunts at the last show. And this one, I have someone to share my stunts with me. That's the difference.
This is the fourth rendition of Forbidden City. Our dear director, Stephen Dexter, is still making changes, putting fine finishing touches to a fine painting already. Even if you watched it 10 years ago, I think if you come and watch it again, you will still feel the impact and the drama and whole grandeur of this story about a very interesting woman, and to hear a different side of her story, that perhaps she is not such a dragon lady and perhaps she's not such an evil person.
I think that this version of Forbidden City is the tightest, clearest storytelling and most emotional that it's been. This show is really special to me, A, because I created it with a very dear friend of mine, Stephen Clark, who passed away last year. B, I think it's the most theatrical piece I've ever directed. I like the fact that we've got three empresses and that the three empresses represent different stages of her life. One is a young woman who wants to be loved by a man. Kit's empress wants to be loved by her son, the mother's love. And Sheila wants a friend. And I think having the three of them really makes that story clear and makes it ping home to a lot of people. I'm really proud of the show.
I hope some of these interviews have provided an interesting take and let you get to know them a little bit better. The Forbidden City Portrait of the Empress will be running all the way to 27th of August. Do catch it before it finishes.
Come watch Forbidden City!
I think it's all of us coming together to try to make this show. The friendships I formed over the years doing Forbidden City, I think is one of the most memorable thing that I can bring home. With me. And of course the people I work with would have passed away, like Emma Young and RJ, and of course Stephen Clark. These are the people that I miss dearly, who has been very much part of Forbidden City. I think will always be part of Forbidden City.